fuck? That's wild. That's absolutely wild. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to do this on my phone. They don't want me to tell the damn truth. They don't want me to give the message out. They don't want me to give the message out. That's crazy. Yo, man, what's going on? Energy is crazy right now. The energy is absolutely crazy right now. Chat, they won't even let me go on TikTok live right now. I'm trying to get on TikTok live on my computer. They won't even let me stream. So I'm just like, what's going on? Man, listen. I got so much to say. I got so much to say right now. I can't believe they're not even letting me. That's crazy. That's crazy. Chat. I've been trying to go live. Yeah, the energy is so powerful right now, and I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm letting it run through. But it's so funny they not letting me stream on TikTok on my computer. That's chat. Chat. I don't know what to make of all of this. I don't know what to make of all of this. I don't know what to make of all of this. All I know is, man, keep your head. Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure. I'm not worried about it. I'm listening. I'm paying attention. I'm watching to what the energy is saying. You feel me? But I wanted to come on here and I wanted to yap with y'all for a little bit because I wanted to come on here and speak some truth. Tonight at 8 o'clock, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm doing my AI class and my AI teachings tonight. But man, I just wanted to talk about the fact that this energy is so fucking intense right now. This energy is literally so intense right now. And I could just feel myself, what they say, life maxing. I hate to say any of the maxings, but that's how I feel right now. I feel like life maxing. I feel like this is the time where I can't afford to play with you niggas. I can't afford to play with anybody. I'm not trying to play with it. I'm not playing. You understand? And I just feel like chat, where y'all at? Where's my people at? Chat, where are you? Sweetie, where? See, look, TikTok just, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? All right, I'ma just do my deed. I ain't even gonna worry about it. I ain't even gonna worry about it. I'ma just do what I'm supposed to do. I ain't even gonna worry about it. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the stream. Welcome wherever you are watching this at. Today is March 3rd, and it is a lunar eclipse. It is a full moon. It's a blood moon. Thank you for the gift. It's a blood moon. There's a lot of shit going on right now, and honestly, I just feel like it's my duty to come on here and talk what I'm supposed to say. Okay. Number one thing that I want to say today just might not be a message for TikTok. Who am I to say, oh, nah, who am I? You know what I mean? Because, you know, regardless, let's get into it. Whatever the case may be. Chat, when I tell you, it's really given like, stop fucking playing with me. It's really given, stop fucking playing with me. And the reason why I'm saying this is because it's like, right now, I feel like, for me, I'm noticing that shit is detrimental. Like, I'm really realizing that shit is actually detrimental when it comes to making this shit happen, chat. You don't have no, I keep telling y'all, you don't have no fucking choice. You gotta show up. You gotta do what you're supposed to do. You gotta put in the work. You have to be that person. You know who that person is. You act like you don't know. You can't, chat, you can't keep pretending like you don't know no more. You can't keep pretending like you don't know who you supposed to be, what you supposed to do, what your purpose is. And quite frankly, you need to stop letting these people waste your fucking time too. I feel a type of way. I do. And you know what type of way that I feel? I feel like this is the time now where life not fucking with you no more. Life not playing with you no more. It's like detrimental. Think of the word bitch, it's detrimental now. Everybody comment the word detrimental, baby. Detrimental. You living out your purpose is detrimental now. Why is that? Because your family relies on you. Like, really understand. You have people. You have generations. You got babies. You know what I'm saying? You got babies that's not even born yet that's going to be impacted by the shit you do in this life. You got people whose life depends on what you're supposed to do within your purpose and within your destiny. I feel a type of way. You know why I feel a type of way? Because you have a God-given gift and you allowing the outside world to make you question yourself. You got a God-given gift and you allowing what other people decide is valuable to determine how you value yourself. I feel a type of way that you're not seeing yourself. I feel a type of way that you're not seeing yourself. You know that's how you get got, right? That's how you get got. By not protecting the jewels that you have because you didn't even know that you had jewels. You being ignorant of who you are. You being ignorant of your value. You being ignorant of what's possible is quite frankly irresponsible. It's like knowing you a queen but acting like you're not a queen because you don't want to accept the fact that you are a queen. Because you think that you accepting the fact that you are a queen gonna make it seem like, oh, you're trying to do more than people. People gonna feel a type of way. Who gives a fuck what people feel? Who gives a fuck what people feel? You have a job. You have a career. God gave you a job. The same way that you show up to that 9 to 5, man, you show up to that 9 to 5 so consistent. But when it comes to showing up with your destiny, what God brought you here to do, you question. Oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm confused. So you're consistent. You have a consistent allegiance to losers. What that nigga Cat Williams said, you have a consistent allegiance to losers. Meaning you have a consistent allegiance to everything that's not your purpose. Everything that's not your destiny. Everything that you were brought here to do. You tend to act like that's a hobby. You're not going to be working that job all your life. Yet you give that job a level of loyalty like you are. But then when it comes to what you're supposed to do in life, you have no loyalty to it. Why the fuck? Is it because you don't really understand what it means? Is it because you're acting like you don't understand? Is it because you acting like it's bigger than you? It ain't bigger than you. You act like it's bigger than you. You job. And I feel a type of way. I feel a type of way because you know this. I feel a type of way because you're not showing up. I feel a type of way because you worried about how you gonna look. I feel a type of way because you worried about if people gonna judge you. Sweetie, you are ahead of the curve. People was gonna judge you regardless. People judge you when it work. People judge you when it don't. So why the fuck do you care about what people are judging you? Oh, you wanna know why? Because it ain't even, you wanna know why? Because it ain't even people judging you. It's you judging you. And that's the big realization. That's the big realization right now. Everything that you thought was somebody else is you. And I realized this myself. There was things that I was worried about in other people when I really shouldn't have been worried about what they had going on anyways. Because at the end of the day, they were only reflecting what the fuck I was doing wrong. I get irritated when I see people not doing what they're supposed to do. But maybe I'm getting irritated because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. Maybe because I'm not seeing myself sometimes. And I'm reflecting to you. Everything you think is beautiful, amazing, everything you don't like about me is a reflection. It's a reflection. And I've decided to forgive every single person that did me wrong. every single person that hurt me, because all those things that I'm not forgiving is holding me back from doing my destiny, because those things that I'm not forgiving, I'm using them as excuses. Am I actually doing that? No, but I'm telling you, this is what some of y'all could be doing. You could be holding and harboring certain emotions because quite frankly, it's easier to blame that person who hurt you than to blame yourself for what's really going on. Man, if this person hadn't done this, I would have been here. No, that's not the truth. Nothing, no person besides you can get in the way of your destiny. So if you're saying that somebody stopped you from getting in the way of your destiny, it's because you allowed them. You gave them the power. You're using them as that crutch. You have to get shit done as if you only got 10 days left. You got to get shit done like you don't know. You have to move with a level of urgency, because time is not your friend. Sometimes I miss sleep. You want to know why? Because guess what? There's going to come a day where you just don't wake up from that bed no more. You don't wake up from that sleep no more. And quite frankly, sometimes you can look at death as an awakening. Because I feel like death is the only thing sometimes that can actually make you value life. And some of y'all, I don't think you value in your life. You're not valuing your breath. You're not valuing your presence. You're not valuing your life force. You're not valuing your energy. Because if you did, you wouldn't even let some of these people who wasting your time near you. You wouldn't even let them sip the same air as you. But you playing with your life. You playing with your time. Because you think you're not as important than you think you're not as important as you actually are. You don't believe that you doing what you need to do is going to be detrimental. Because you think it's just some hobby. You think it's just some... But you want to know what's funny? All of the greats, they never knew they were going to be as big as they were. So what does that tell you? Your success is a pleasant surprise. Don't worry about the success. Don't worry about the validation. Don't worry about the outside world. Focus on your internal world. Today is such a powerful day. And I'm telling you right now, this is the time where you need to transmute. People will step on you. People will act like they don't know how big you are. People will do all these things. Why are you worried about people though? Because at the end of the day, if you are worried about people not loving you, people not seeing you, people not valuing you, they are a representation of your mind. Life is basically a movie that you wrote. You wrote the script. You wrote the script. I want to let y'all know tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, I am doing my free AI class. For all the people that's on here, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm doing my free AI class. And if I was you, I would listen. Because there's a big spiritual war happening right now. There is a big spiritual war happening right now. And I just feel so much urgency. Like, I was talking to one of my friends and he was like, do you know that, like, they're at war, like, right now? Like, right now. Like they're shooting right now. I said, I need to go home. He like, why? What's up? I said, I have work to do. I have work. I need to go home. I need to pray. I need to meditate. I need to give guidance. I need to give energy. I need to go to work. Service is needed. Service is needed. And quite frankly, you know one thing that I really, chat. You know one thing I don't like? I gotta say this. I'm tired of people pretending like they these fucking teachers. I'm tired of people pretending like they actually trying to help the world when in reality, all they're trying to do is serve themselves. All they trying to do is put money in their pocket. All they trying to do is get a Lambo. All they trying to do is get a mansion. All they trying to do is all this superficial shit. All this superficial shit. You want to know why the greats are the greats? Because all that superficial shit wasn't what they were after. Y'all got to be careful. Every single person that you see on the internet that only talks about, you got to get financial freedom for yourself. That ain't no fucking leader. That's not a fucking leader. That's not a leader. Today's 3-3, right? They say Jesus Christ died at age 33, right? The highest alignment is at 33, right? Let me call out all these fucking fake gurus and I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to send you love. I'm going to send you healing because you still on your journey. And I'm still on my journey too. But what I want to say is that this part right here, y'all got to understand. Selfless. You got to be selfish to be selfless. What that means right now is nobody call me because I'm focused on this video and this live and giving to the world. Oh, you want to talk to me about your boyfriend? I can't answer right now. My time is focused on this, on service. I told God that I had a duty. I said, God, I will be your biggest marketer. People need to understand the miracles that will happen. A lot of y'all looking to the outside world for proof that you're somebody. You're looking to the outside world, that proof of what you're going to be and what you're going to do. But you were born to be something that has never been done before. You are an originator. You are a trailblazer. Today is March 3rd, the number 33. When you have the number 33 in your life, when you have the number 33 in your energy, if you're born on March 3rd, or if you're looking to tap into that Christ consciousness, you got to understand, number one, you can never be a leader until you're willing to serve. You understand? Before I made money, before I started to be a star, I was serving other people happily. I served people with excellence. I served people with excellence. I served people with excellence. I serve people with excellence. And in this day and age, these people, they're not serving with excellence. They're serving selfishly. You want to know why I will continue to be abundant? Because in order to truly be powerful, you have to be able to empower others. Everybody want to be powerful, but they don't want to empower others. Everybody want power, but they don't want to give power. You are in lack. You can never truly say you're powerful if you're scared to give power, if you're scared to lose your power. You not no king, you not no queen. You are a peasant wanting to be. You are a peasant dressed up in designer. Everybody say that they this and they that. And no, you're not. No, you're not, because you only think about you. You only think about, when you only thinking about you. See, there's a difference. I'm selfish. And the reason why I'm selfish is because I know that I have to be very careful with my time because I have a bigger plan in motion. Why would I sit here and over focus my energy on these two people when I need to focus my energy on putting this content out, putting these videos out, putting books, putting whatever God puts on my heart in order for me to help the world, in order for me to heal the world, in order for me to leave a legacy? Because this is bigger than me. A lot of people, they only getting on this internet because I just want to quit my job. If that's the case, baby, I'm not for you. If you only looking to come here because I want to quit my job, I want to get money, I want to do this, I'm not for you. Because this is bigger than that. Sweetie, we're not thinking about just quitting our job. When you are on destiny, God moves that out the way because you have something bigger to attend to. You know why some of y'all haven't left these situations that you don't like? Because a part of you still likes it. A part of you is still enslaved in it. A part of you is still in that lesson. A part of you haven't broken that cycle. A part of you is still too immature to even outgrow it. Some of y'all, the reason why you're not wealthy is because you can't even be trusted with the responsibility. You couldn't even be trusted. And y'all got to realize, money is not a factor to see if somebody's a good person. Money is not a factor to see if somebody's a good leader. Money is not a factor. You have to understand, money can be manipulated also. Money can be stolen. Money is not real. So you basing somebody, if they're successful, based off of what's in their bank account. But you got to understand, bank accounts wasn't even a thing at one point. So then what? What are you basing it off of? You see, the way that God works, there's people out here who's working so hard because they don't have God in their life, because they don't have spirit in their life, because they don't have Ashe on their tongue, because they don't have their angels around them, because they're not working with their ancestors. So their life is a struggle. Why are you struggling so much? Because something's out of alignment. Something's out of alignment. That's why. Why is there a fight? That's not to say that things are not going to be worth working hard. Life is not always easy. But even then, when you realize, you start going through life and you start to realize, damn, those situations of adversity was actually helping me elevate. Adversity was helping me elevate. But if your life is adversity, then something is off. Something is off. You understand? And what I'm trying to get y'all to realize too is like, I've been posting all these videos talking about AI, talking about everything. And the reason why, and look, my TikTok tripping out. My TikTok tripping out. Because I understand the energy. I understand the message. I understand God is here. God, see, a lot of y'all, God's trying to work through you. Spirit's trying to work through you. There's a war going on. And a lot of y'all are about to be promoted. A lot of y'all about to have bigger responsibilities. A lot of y'all are about to gain a following. I've been in this position before. In 2020, I remember Spirit just telling me like, a lot of y'all are gonna be needed more. But you gotta show up when your intuition tells you to do something, you have to do it, even if you don't know why you're doing it. It's like the story in the Bible of Noah and the ark. Listen, again, I'm not a Christian, but I understand the symbolism, okay? I'm not telling you to believe in this religion. Just listen to the story, the underlying story. Some of y'all are building the ark and you're Noah. Some of y'all are building the ark and you're Noah, but you don't know exactly what you're building. And it honestly makes me emotional because if you knew what you were building, you probably would sabotage it anyway. And that's why God is not showing you yet. That's why God says, just do this. Spirit, ancestors, your most high, your higher self is just telling you, just go. Because if you knew what you was doing, you would sabotage it. You would say you're not ready. So that's why sometimes you can't see what you're doing. That's why sometimes you don't know what you're building, because you would get in the way. Allow life, allow God, allow Spirit to work through you. Why do you think Michael Jackson was so magical? He said it. They said, where do you get the ideas? I get them from God. I get them from Spirit. I get them from the Most High. This is a spiritual world, not a religious world, a spiritual world. Remember, religion is a business infrastructure. Remember that. Spirit, spirituality, religion, what? Spirit, spirituality, religion. Chat, I just want to tell you, y'all have to stop waiting for the outside world to confirm what you already know. You taking too long to act on your intuition. That's one lesson. If I could go back a year ago, I would say, Ori, the one advice I would give you is to trust your intuition quicker. That's what I would say. To trust your intuition quicker. Trust it faster. Why do you need to wait for proof of your intuition? Why do you have to test your intuition? Why do you have to test God? Why do you have to test yourself? Why do you have to test why you can't just leap on that? Why you can't just jump on your faith? You get what I'm saying? Your essence can't even fully fit in your human body. This not even all of you within this vessel. This is only a portion of your spirit. Your spirit is so abundant, it can't even fit all the way in your human vessel. Yes, I feel you. Hey, to Most High. Aludamare, Most High. Allah, whatever, however you want to say it. However you want to say it. Y'all got to start asking more questions, chat. Listen, another thing too, at this time right now, I have stocks that I've been giving out that's dealing with this war, how to take care of yourself, how to benefit from everything that's happening, because guess what? All of this is fake. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, both parties are involved. Both parties are involved. This is a sacrifice. So, and they started the war on the 28th. What did I tell y'all about the 28th? They started the war on the 28th. What did I tell you about the 28th? If they start a war on the 28th, what do you think their intention is? So they had that date planned out. And then they invest. They put their money in certain places. So as this war plays out, they continue to make money while everybody else, the consumers, the citizens, we're losing money because of our tax dollars. Because of our tax dollars. So they're using our capital to start the war and then putting their money up for the win. You get what I'm saying? So they're creating the havoc with our money to then invest their money because they already know the output. And what I've been told by God to do is to educate people on how to be as sovereign as possible. So in the future, I'm going to teach you how to own your music that you buy. I'm going to teach you how to own your books that you buy online. I'm going to teach you about the crypto market, like everything, how to play the game of life, because this is a chess game and they just don't teach you the rules. So you have to have a high level of pattern recognition. Even the markets. You know why I've been wearing red, chat? You know what? I'm not going to say that publicly. But if you've been paying attention to a lot of my lives, you will understand. Blood moon. This is the year that people are bleeding in war. It's a fire horse. More like Shango, sweetie. More like Shango. But you want to know something about the energy of Shango and that red energy is that it's justice. It's justice. Don't think that all of this will be in vain. Remember, Mother Nature remembers, right? Mother Nature is filled with 75% of water, and water holds what? Memory. So when all that famine happened, when there's a drought, or when there's a flood or tsunami, or Mother Nature remembers. Chat, all I need you to do is have a good character. Have a good character, chat. Have good character. I'm learning to have more patience for people. Yeah, me. Patience, I know, bitch. Because I be... But right now, this is the time where people need love. Like, that, now I understand Michael Jackson, like, wholeheartedly. Like, all that nigga wanted was love. All that nigga wanted was the world to be in harmony. Like, Mike, I'm sorry, bro. They made me think you was... I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry. We owe Michael Jackson an apology. You know what I'm saying? Chat. You know what? I'm not even even say the name, the Steen file. I ain't even gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just focus on educating. I'm not gonna pay attention to the negativity, but what I will say is I will focus on the positivity. And what I will say is that, you know, chat, I'm gonna tell y'all something crazy, okay? Let me tell you how crazy this is, right? So chat, this is how prepared I've been. From February 17th, you know, I've been telling y'all about Israel getting hit. I've been telling y'all about it's the rat enemy year, right? Bitcoin, all of that. And how Israel is born the year of the rat, right? So February 17th came around. That's when Israel went in its enemy year because the horse and the rat are enemy signs. Follow me, chat. So funny enough, a couple of days before the year came in on February 17th, LeBron James, born the year of the rat, starts to say that he wants to go to Israel. Interesting. Rat says he wants to go to the rat country. Interesting. Now, LeBron James is a basketball player, right? What people don't understand is that the cat is sovereignty. The cat is freedom. This matrix was a cat matrix in Egypt, right? Remember, we talked about gold. We talked about AI. We talked about all these things being connected at the time in Egypt, right? Our technology literally is a cat. It's cat energy. And cat is the fourth sign. 4 is the number of justice. 4 is the number of law and order. So when Egypt was around, it was more structured. It was more lawful. It was more honorable. It was more righteous, right? Then Egypt got taken over. Israel, Jews, all that shit. That's the rat energy, right? Cool. Check me out. So I'm talking to my friend Mia. I'm a black cat. I'm a cat. I'm born the year of the cat. Michael Jordan born the year of the cat, right? Michael Jordan is the leader when it comes to basketball. He's the GOAT. But why is everybody trying to make it seem like LeBron James actually stands a chance with Michael Jordan? Why does it seem like LeBron James never gets in any type of scandals? You want to know why? Because they're actually protecting LeBron James. LeBron James is literally the chosen one. He told you that. He told you he was the chosen one. right? That's what rats do. They get chosen by the matrix. They get chosen they get literally chosen by the elites. So they give us our leaders. So a couple of days before Michael Jordan's birthday, what do? LeBron James says, "Oh, shout out to Israel, da 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 da." I'm talking to my friend Mia. She's born the year to rat, and I'm telling her about this. Yeah, LeBron James, da 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 da. She says, "Ori, that's crazy. I just found a basketball the other day, and it had Israel written on it." I'm like, pause. Okay, Michael Jordan's the cat. LeBron James the rat. They play basketball. They're trying to make it seem like LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan. My friend's a rat. I'm a cat. I'm telling her about this Matrix and Israel shit. Next thing you know, she tells me, I found a basketball with Israel on it. And I just was telling her a situation where a rat, a basketball player, and Israel came together. Now it's a rat telling me how she got a ball with Israel. Pause. I'm telling her the story, and I'm talking to my team about it, right? While I'm talking to my team about it, I get a payment from one of my mentees. I see her last name is Israel. I said, "What's your birthday?" "I'm born 1984, year of the rat." "You're born the year of the rat and your last name is Israel?" Huh? And then boom, Israel goes to war. Huh? Chat. Are y'all following? Chat, are y'all following? Cause it's so fucking quiet right now. Nobody's saying nothing right now. Are y'all following? Do y'all understand how crazy of the odds that have to be? That I'm talking about a rat who got a basketball with Israel on it, and I'm talking about it, and then a rat sends me money, and her last name is Israel. So I'm like, okay. Then I started to realize technology belongs to the cat. Think about the cat like sovereignty. Think about the cat like the good energy. Think about life like a chess game between the cat and the rat. The cat is the spiritual energy. That's why you can't kill a rat. I mean, that's why you can't kill a cat. That's why you can't kill a cat. That's why you can't kill a cat. To kill a cat in the physical realm is like negative energy, right? Then I started to think about it. The cat is connected to the technology in Egypt, right? Egypt would literally send cats to people as a form of like security, and the cat would be able to like watch. But also the cat is what kills the little critters and the rats. But if you remove the cat out of the home, what happens? The rat starts to infestation. When you remove the cat out of the house, it becomes a rat infestation, right? But then I'm like, hold on. If the cat is connected to technology, right? 1999 was the year of the cat. And the Matrix came out. In the cover of the Matrix is Neo at the computer, right? And he's a hacker. The person, he's a hacker, right? But then the first thing that it says is, "Wake up, Neo, follow the white rabbit." The Chinese astrology, they changed the cat to the rabbit. But you can't spell rabbit without rat. So why is it that the only sign that you changed in the astrology was the cat? And then when you change the cat to a different animal, it has the raw code in it, rat. Now let's think about it. What else happened in 1999? In 1999, the graphics card came out. What is the graphics card? The graphics card is what's in our computers, right? What company invented the graphics card? NVIDIA. Okay. NVIDIA is what supports ChatGPT. Okay. So the essence of AI is imprinted with cat energy, because the foundation of ChatGPT, the beginning of all it is a cat. But then I started to think about it. The company that builds the energy turbines for these AI systems to even work and have energy is called Caterpillar. And it's called cat. So the energy comes from Caterpillar. The company Caterpillar. That's one of the companies I want you guys to invest in. The company Caterpillar literally is what's providing the energy to these AIs. So then I thought about it. So why are they demonizing AI? Because they don't want you to learn it. Because to learn AI is to be sovereign. You understand? So when they make it harder, and you have to understand now, they're not making graphics card for the everyday user anymore. They're only making graphics cards for the AI companies now. So in order for us as the consumer to get well-working machines, we're going to have to pay more. And imagine if you don't have the money to pay to have the barrier of entry to the internet, you may just lose access. So then if you lose access to the ability to use AI or it's too expensive, that means only the rich can afford it. So then if only the rich can afford the ability to use this tool, they make more money while the people who can't afford it don't even have a chance to be in the game. Wow. And it's funny because in Egypt, it was called the Golden Age. In 1999, the year of the cat, the dollar was no longer backed by gold. It's 2026 and gold is at its ultimate highest. Do you see the connection? It's 2026 and gold is at its highest price. So you could kind of say that history repeats itself a little bit. Gold, technology, and the cat. NVIDIA, the owner of NVIDIA, has the same exact birthday as Michael Jordan. So technically, he has the same birthday as a guy who is famously known as the Black Cat. He invented something that is monumental right now in 1999, the year of the cat, the same year that the movie Matrix came out and the Black Cat passed by. Chat, listen, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to do a full breakdown on what this means, how to position yourself in this new change, this new war, this new shift. This is almost like COVID. Imagine being able to know how to maneuver COVID before COVID came. Okay? Deja, exactly. Also, what I do want to say is I have been mentoring people when it comes to, number one, creating AI businesses or creating streams of income. I literally created a new stream of income using AI 2 months ago, and it's literally been making $7,000 a month. 2 months ago. There's so many opportunities. You have to learn how to get yourself out that job because that job is going to get you out of it soon. And then what are you going to do? Don't be late to find out how to position yourself or shift yourself. We're giving out stocks. I'm literally starting a free Discord. We're going to give out stocks. We're going to invest in metals, base metals, silver, gold, chat. Drink coconut water. Stop you literally have to learn how to maneuver differently. Also, another thing I will say is for my people that are on TikTok, if you want to work with me, if you want to book a call, if you want to apply for mentorship, because I'm not accepting everybody at this time, click the link in my bio, architect.icu. If you are on Facebook or YouTube, hold on, architect.icu. Okay. If you are on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch, that is also the link, architect.icu. If I was you, I would get ahead. I literally gave out a couple of stocks to the mentees that I have right now, and literally the first day that they put in the stocks, everything was all green. Everything went up. Everything went up by like what? Like 2 or 3%. 2 or 3%. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of times what people don't know is I'm using numerology to also pick out the stocks. I'm using numerology to pick out the stocks. We have to play the game at their level. We have to understand how they move, how they make decisions. Okay? One stock that I do want to give out is energy stocks, XLE. The stock XLE and Caterpillar.